Well, you look like you're about to pitch in baseball. Like warming up to come off the bench.
If I sound Swedish, I do.
Yeah. It's because you are.
Let's f it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm sitting here with the program director for the Berghs Advanced, Adam Horne.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hi.
It's very nice to see you.
Yes. Elevator pitch your program for me really shortly.
If I had to describe Berghs Advanced in the length of an elevator ride, I would say that it is a 15-week program that helps you get the portfolio that you need to go where you want to go.
What a vibe. We're at a party.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, I know. Everyone's so freaking annoying here. But still, so nice to sit down here with you in the couch. Can you just tell me, what do you do at Berghs?
I help people find their creative strengths and lean into those and to turn their personality into a very specific set of skills.
Oh, you're interesting, man. Let's have another beer. You passed the question.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's very good.
still want to hang out with you at this party.
Cool.
You're Aussie.
Yes, guilty.
Do you use the word gnarly a lot?
A lot, daily.
Yeah?
Daily, yeah.
Never heard you.
Causes a
You
lot
said
of
here, though.
confusion in Sweden.
Gnarly.
No, but I do say thanks, man. So like if I'm in a shop and I'm served by like a dude, I'll say thanks, man.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
they love
Do
that.
you use mate? Thanks,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, but
Oi.
mate can be a bit intimate depending on what you're saying.
Really?
Cheers, mate. Yeah, a little
Cheers,
bit.
mate.
Yeah.
Do you say, maybe we'll have to cut this out, but also the word is common.
I mean, you're still careful where you say it.
Oh, so we
It's
wouldn't
not
say it here if we're like, oi,
Like,
Sorry,
is
colleagues.
grandma at the table? That's
yeah.
the question. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Or like, are you around new people?
Yeah. Okay, so some Australian culture. Adam,
Yes.
what's the most Aussie way to solve a problem?
So, like, if you had to stereotype it down to like a thing, Aussie communication and problem solving would really try to focus on humor as a way to soften people up. It would use sport
Oh,
because we
surfing?
yeah, but like a competition because we like a competition where we can win a gold medal in.
Yes.
Sport, humor, and you'd probably have a slightly fat bloke that's pretty funny.
If you had to create a campaign for Sweden, what would it be called and how would it look, feel, be?
It's a very good question. There's lots of good Swedish campaigns. The Sweden number, which is when there was a phone number, a Swedish phone number that just connected you with a random Swede from quite a few years ago, was pretty great. I would focus on the fact that when you're in Sweden, people respect you enough to leave you alone.
Yeah.
So it's a little quiet introvert's paradise. So if I was finishing my novel, I'm not writing a novel, or I was working on a PhD, I'm not working on a PhD, but it's the kind of place where you get a lot of headspace, even in the capital,
Yes, that's
like
true.
Stockholm.
If you had to choose, this is a hard one. Never using generative AI again or only designing in Comic Sans.
I do come from an art direction background, so that does hit me pretty hard. I am pretty addicted in my spare time with generative AI. I do it a lot on my sofa.
Oh,
It kind of cuts into my Netflix time, which I'm okay with. So I'm pretty addicted to AI. I also did a lot of typography, and I would take the Comic Sans challenge.
really?
Yeah, because it's my theory that every typeface can be charming. You just got to work at it. So I would take the Comic Sans challenge and probably be laughed at by my cool colleagues.
Which global campaign made you think, I just wish my students had done that?
There's a few. I think as a big piece of thinking, and I know that sounds a bit weird, but I think the MasterCard priceless thing is really good because it's got the potential to be more funny than it is. But as a creative idea and platform, that's pretty amazing. That would be my answer. Priceless by MasterCard, because it's a system that can keep producing very specific executions that can get super nerdy and kind of memey, and it can just live forever.
Just more humor.
That feels like a good Bergsy thing to do.
Yeah.
Like a big thing that can live in lots of places.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of that working here at Berghs.
I reckon.
Yes. Great answer. If you could introduce any course at all, no matter how crazy or weird or just like the sky's the limit.
That's a really good question.
Thank you.
It's based on the idea that the things that you learn in the classroom can be very useful away from your professional life. I would love to have a short course called How to Give Your Grandma a Really Good Birthday.
Oh, well, that's sweet.
Oh, I know. So I've got your attention, yeah?
Yeah.
And so it would be the idea that if you applied some of the creative thinking that we do in a bunch of our programs to other stuff where you put a lot of effort, but maybe not a lot of creative thinking, you could do something properly special for grandma.
What would you do?
I just think that when you're in your 60s, 70s, and 80s, you've probably had a lot of loving and predictable birthday parties.
Yes.
But you've probably never been really surprised.
No.
So
even though it's a surprise party, it's like, oh, it's the cake, it's the family, know this.
Short answer is paintball, but that's it.
But that'd be fun.
Very unexpected.
I have another question for you.
I'm ready.
Are you?
I am saying that I'm ready.
Okay.
So we're going to go with I'm ready.
So what's the most Berghs way thing you've done in your private life? And you can't say action-based things.
I'm not a very action-based kind of person, but no, I can't. Well,
you feel action-based.
So the thing that the Berghs approach that I've tried to learn is to shut the hell up sometimes and listen, and also to look at the real problem. So take a step back or a step up.
Yeah.
And slow down and kind of zoom out a little bit before you jump in. Don't do anything until you know you're going to do something.
Take a step back.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So listen and step back.
Yeah. Also great advice.
Which doesn't come naturally to me, but is very useful for me to remember.
Yeah, great.
I learned that here a lot.
Love it. Love it. Where are your students from?
Well, really all over Europe.
Yeah.
We always get a good amount of Swedes. We get less Swedes than you think. It's all in English, so thankfully lots of European countries have a generation that's pretty confident working in English. I blame YouTube, and that's great, which is cool. So and when you throw those in together, you get some really interesting stuff. It's a very interesting soup.
It sounds like an interesting soup.
It is. It's great fun.
What's the most common feeling they have coming to Stockholm and to Berghs?
Yeah, we get this a little bit. So I have to look surprised when they say this, but they say it's completely different than all the other education that they've done before, and that they wish they came here sooner.
Really?
We hear that a bit.
I love it. Not surprised though.
Our job is to work hard to make sure they say that.
Yeah.
we don't coach them to that. We make sure the environment is different enough and motivating enough and suitable enough for different personalities.
Yep.
That we get to that conclusion.
Love it.
It's good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Berghs Advanced, everybody. Apply now. I'm gonna look into it.
Do it.
Thank you.
See you in class.
See you in class.